All right, fastest 15 minutes on the internet, fastest 15 minutes in social media. My name is Judson Powell. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. Thank you so much. Okay, we have a Sean King. Sean King, my man's. Well, what now? But anyway, I really have no like opinion about him at all. But one thing that I do like about him is that he said that the statues of Jesus should be removed. And I know, and look, as soon as I saw that, I was like, man, black folks gonna trip. And I was right, pretty much. Black folks gonna trip because black folks love them some Jesus. Jesus is an invention of the Nicene Council of the Catholic Church. Caesar Borgia or whatever. That's who the picture of the dude is, and I guess, and then even on the Sistine Chapel, I guess it was Michelangelo's gay lover or whatever. That's who's painted on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel, which is in the Vatican in Rome. And we've had folks up in there looking at it. But anyway. Go to Africa. Stop going to these European Greek spots. I even tell my kids that, because my kids are like world travelers, and they love going all over the world. But I'm the only one that's been to Africa. Power children. They not gonna like that. They probably be the ones putting up the thumbs down on my posts anyway. But go to Africa. And the other thing is, Africa is spiritual. Man, you can feel it. I'm serious. Like when you go to Africa, it's like you can feel your freedom. You can feel it's just a trip. And it wasn't like nothing that you look for. Like when I first went, it was like I never thought I would think about that. But literally, I felt free, and I felt like nothing was restricting me. And it's really, and that's why I tell y'all everything is spiritual. So now, President Trump, our boy, your boy, not my boy, to the black Trumpians. But anyway, here's the deal: Trump has made a order saying that the federal authorities could now, go after people who vandalize or take down, Confederate and other types of monuments, which need to be taken down. Because once again, this stuff is ritualistic. It's a ritual. It is to get you into the frame of mind to be a slave and to perpetuate you being a slave. And all of the people, and even, like I said, I hate to say it, Cuomo in New York, he's been doing a good job until somebody said y'all need to take down the Christopher Columbus statue. Not my man Chris. We can't take down Christopher Columbus, but yes we can, because he's a tyrant. He was literally a tyrant. He killed, murdered, raped, did all this stuff to people, and that's why I laugh, because we got like Dominicans in our family. We have and a lot of those Dominicans, Sammy Sosa, they claim that they not black or whatever. Well, let me tell you something. Y'all black. It's just that when the Italians and the Spaniards and all of them came through the islands, they was raping and pillaging. They was raping women. And let's be honest. Since we go tell, it's like right now is the time to tell the truth. And the only difference between you and any other African person from El Kebulan is a ship stop, where the ship stopped, and who raped you. Truth. So all of that stuff is like, it's. And this is stuff that we've known for a long time. It's not like stuff that just came out and all of a sudden we're like, oh my God, so you mean, no. And that's why, so the one unifying thing is, look, claim Africa. And then, that's another thing, baby girl, my wife, she showed me this video, and I guess, or maybe it was the BET Awards, I don't know what it was, but this lady came up. They were giving an award for the International Artist of the Year, It was BET Awards, I think. And so the lady came. He wasn't there. The guy who won the actual award, he wasn't there. So his mother came up and accepted the award for him. Well, when his mother came up, I think it was kind of funny circumstance because he had like gone to the bathroom or something like that. And so he missed, it was like, they're strained for time, so they had to go on. But she came up there and accepted the award. And in her acceptance speech, she said, remember that no matter where you are, by the way, she was Nigerian. When she came up there, what did she say? She said, before you were anything else, you were African. Which is pretty much the message I've been sending out to y'all forever. Before you were anything else, you were African. You came from Africa. And until you and we didn't have no Jesus. Our ancestors, at least according to Neil deGrasse, our ancestors were there at least 50,000 years before there was ever any Jesus. So what did we do that 50,000 years? We were the most successful civilizations. Look at the Mayas, the Incas. Look at in Australia, Aborigines, wherever, Eskimos, all our descendants, y'all. Chinese, any other Orientals, all of our descendants. They're all ours. Those are the indigenous people, the indigenous humans of the world. And they all came from Alkebulan, every single one of them. And they invented ships, they invented boats, they went all over the world. But they were not, tyrants. And then all of a sudden here come the Caucasians out of the Caucasus Islands, and they decide they gotta take everything over. And they gotta mind control people, steal everything. Just like all of the stuff in museums, y'all. We look at stuff in the museums. Why do they have our stuff? Why do they want our stuff? It says, if we're so bad, it's so horrible and everything, why do they want our stuff? Ask yourself these questions. Why do they want you? Why did they come all the way to Africa from Europe in order to get you and steal you and take you back to what is now known as the Americas, Turtle Island? In America, the word America is an Italian word. The word Africa is an Italian word. None of these words, none of this stuff, that's why I talked about the codes inscriptus. All of these things that were done at high levels in order to enslave you, capture you, steal everything that you had, all your knowledge, your religion, if you had one, was not Christianity. Your religion, if you had one, was not Islam. Your religion definitely was not Hebrew Israelite. Your religion is not, even the stuff that the Moors made up, it is not your religion. You did not have one. You had a spiritual system of wisdom and knowledge. That's why I tell y'all about, and you had the universal laws which govern everybody equally, which don't have any gender factors, racial factors, socioeconomic factors, none of that. The universal laws are universal. They go for everybody. For me, for you, whether you're black, white, green, red, purple, brown, yellow, it doesn't matter what color you are. You are ruled by the universe. You are a child of the universe. Amen. Amen. And Ra. And everybody wants to be like, oh, well, you guys are polytheistic. It's like, who made that word up? We don't have gods. We got, you are God. You are Jesus. If there's such thing as Jesus, as a Christ, you are Christ and you are Satan. You are Lucifer and you're Jesus at the same time. Trust and believe. Why do you think people go, I don't know how they could do that. The way they could do that is because it's in your nature. Your netter is like that. And especially after, and I'm not saying anything against it, but especially after we were all mixed up. We all mixed up. Did y'all see the picture of what what a human would look like? Like, I think it was like in 2050 or 2060, it was like a picture, and everybody was like, looked like, not using this as a derogatory term, but everybody looked like a mulatto because everybody was all mixed up. I seen it. I seen this girl online. She was like I think she was like Native American and like and I think it was like Filipino or something like that. I mean, pretty girl. But guess what? But she wasn't white. And this whole thing is being fueled. The whole Trump administration, Steve Bannon, white nationalist thing is being fueled by that. So anything that has any melanin, if it's got melanin, you out. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to eliminate melanated people, but it can't be done. They're trying to live the impossible dream. Because I don't care. And even right now, read a report where in Kenya there's like they said there's like 5,000 babies like being born like every couple of days or whatever. And I'm just like, because y'all quarantined the world, what y'all thought people was gonna do while they was quarantined? Come on, y'all. Come on, son. Really? What did y'all think people were going to do while they were quarantined? They was having sex. And now they talk about all these baby. Look, there's going to be, talk about baby boomers. These are boomer twos. We got boomer twos, baby boomer twos, because people are going to be, if you lock everybody in the house, y'all would have been better off keeping y'all coronavirus to yourself and let people. But they thought that they were going to kill. See, that's what Bill Gates and them thought. They thought they was going to kill off 200,000, or whatever Africans. Didn't happen. And the people and the only black people that really died of the coronavirus were people that had pre-existing conditions, and that was only because they didn't want to pay insurance on them. So they created this virus to kill everybody so that they would be able to get rid of a certain amount of people. It's factual. And everybody be talking about conspiracy theories. There ain't no conspiracy theory. Over 100,000 people are dead. How is that a conspiracy theory? And most of the people, and then now everybody who's testing, like I said at the beginning, and everybody, a lot of people were saying it, and people got upset. Oh, black people are carriers of coronavirus. We are carriers, but we don't get symptoms unless we got pre-existing conditions that are the result of what? Poor diet, poor exercise, and the immune system. That's it. Show me out of these 100,000 people all the healthy, because anybody who was basically healthy and had a good immune system, they recovered or they lived. It's true. And all our religious zealots, that's why I keep telling y'all, if Jesus was real, then Jesus show up now. That's all I'm saying. If Jesus was real, Jesus should show up now. Why? Because people are literally dying and in pain. And this ain't the first time this has happened in the history of the world. It's not that. And if you look, at the universal laws and all of that, look at them. Go Google it. Everybody always talk about Googling. Go Google it. And Google the universal laws, and figure it out, because that's why and racism only exists among ignorant people. If you're a racist, you're ignorant. Even the black power people, even the white power, black power, brown power, whatever, power of any kind to enslave or to persecute other people is wrong. I don't care what color you are, it's wrong. Because everybody is a human being, and everybody has a right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. To quote the preamble to the Constitution: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Everybody in the world should have that right. That's what, and in fact, yesterday I was playing, I had my son play War by Bob Marley. Somebody asked me, what does that have to do with anything? Well, because Haile Selassie's speech, that's what that is, it's prophetic. He's talking about, look, until all of this stuff is removed, then it's always going to be war. There's always going to be problems. So remove racism from your psyche, and then move on. And don't get mad. Get paid. Get some money. Get money out these folks. You know, okay, you want to be racist? Take their money and get money from them. Love you. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Fastest 15 minutes is over.